Welcome, I am Saudi Ramos Torres. I am originally from Puerto Rico and I was born in Humacao. I come to the United States in 2016 to get my PhD on special education. And before coming to the United States, I was a special education teacher in Puerto Rico. Today, I will show you how to make a Puerto Rican dish that we call pastelón. And it's a traditional dish from Puerto Rico. Pastelón is something called pastelón because it's from Puerto Rico and that is a Spanish word. And this food remind me my mother because she used to cook this dish at home. There is a specific reason to make it, but I remember when I was a child and growing up in Puerto Rico, my mom, she used to make it and it was so delicious. So I hope that you can enjoy how to prepare a pastelón. But first, we are going to present to you the ingredients that you need. Here we have ground beef, eggs, we have black pepper, salt, plantains. This is key in this dish. We have this called tomato sauce. We have seasoning, oil, and sofrito. And this one is important because this one included the green peppers, onion, culantro, and garlic in olive oil. So this sofrito have everything on it, and we will use it to prepare the meat. Now we are going to start with the fun part. First, you are going to put oil in this pan. And here, we're going to use this pan to prepare the ground beef. And I will wait a few, maybe 1 minute there. And then in the meantime, I will put salt on the ground beef. I will put the black pepper. And then I will remove the ground beef. And in the meantime, I will add now the sofrito we talked about earlier. So this one, just to review, have the green peppers, onion, culantro, garlic, and olive oil. And I put around like 3 tablespoons here. Here we have the ground beef and I add some salt and pepper. And now I will add this seasoning called sazon. In Puerto Rico, it's very common that people use it for prepare this kind of dish. You can see here the ground beef. I will add a little more of salt. And once I move the ground beef, I add a little bit more black pepper. Some people can use the tomato sauce at the end. I will add a little bit in the beginning before putting the meat in the pan. Here we have 1 spoon, 2, and 3. You can move this. And now I will add the ground beef here. Let me put this a little bit. Here you can see. And now we're gonna wait around 5-8 minutes until this meat is cooked and well done. And then in about 2 minutes I will move around again the ground beef that is in the pot. Now we are going to prepare the plantain. So this is called plátano in Spanish. And you are going to peel first the plantain. We are going to cut both of the edges of the plantain. And then in the middle, you are going to cut a little bit. You're going to do like a line in the middle of the plantain, and then with your hands, you can peel the plantain. And I will cut the plantain as I learned with my mom. So I cut in half the plantain, and then you will do this. You're going to cut the plantains basically in this length. And then you take the other half of the plantain and you will do the same. As a next step, you are going to put oil in the pan, and you can wait until the oil is hot, and you will put each piece or slice of the plantain here. And you can see here that the ground beef is almost ready. You are going to put the plantains in the oil. And you can wait until they are golden brown, and then you can just put them in a separate dish. And you can put a paper towel on them just to dry the extra oil that they might have. You can see them are like golden brown. And I am putting them here with a paper towel so they can be dry before putting all them together. Some of them are more bright. Here you have the plantains done. Now we are going to put together all the eggs, and this will help us to keep together all the plantains and the ground beef, so that when you are eating the final dish, you can eat it together, like a kind of like lasagna. It's not like that, but it's something like that. So we're trusting that those eggs are all good. Some people might use 3 eggs, some people might use 4, and it's depending on how bigger or smaller are the eggs. So here I will put a little of salt on it, and a little of black pepper as well. And then you can do this. So the eggs are ready. We have the eggs here, we have the plantains, and we have the meat. So now all the ingredients are ready to prepare el pastelón. Here we have the final plantains. They are golden brown. We have here the ground beef, and here we have the eggs. Now I will put maybe like around 1 spoon of butter here. And this is the place where we are going to put all the ingredients together. So once you put the butter on it, you're going to put part of the eggs here. And the purpose of putting eggs here is that this will allow to the plantain to be together once we put the ground beef on this. And you can cover all this with the eggs. So now we are going to have the first layer of plantains. And you're going to put it together one by one. So you have to make sure that all of them are placed close. Okay, so now I will put the ground beef above the plantain. This is the first layer. Once you have added all the ground beef, then you are going to put another layer of plantains. This is only a sample, but some people add even another layer of meat and then another layer of plantains. But just for today, we will keep it simple. So we are going to cover this ground beef with another layer of plantains. And you will do the same. I will cover the meat with the plantains. To finish, I will put more eggs on the top so it will hold all the plantain together. Some people might prefer to add less eggs, and it's fine. It's up to the person that are preparing the plantain that can decide how much they wanted to add. So now here we have almost the final dish. So we are going to put it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and that's it. So now we have the final pastelón. Thank you, and I hope that you can enjoy this Puerto Rican dish.